Well, I'm bored. I don't know what to do. Kingdom Hearts 3 is almost knocking at our door. And it was suggested several times to me I should watch Kingdom Hearts Key, the fucking cutscenes from the shitty gacha game. And it's not really an insult to that particular game. I just started to hate every single gacha game equally because every gacha game is crap. They just want your money. Normally the story is endless or basically has no end, but apparently this gacha game has actually real connections to Kingdom Hearts 3. And that is basically the only reason why I even bother looking at this right now. And Nomura, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this crap? Just a gacha game, really. You had to, well, cash in on whatever you can, right? Gacha games are devil's work, and I hate them. They are, most of the time, they are kind of good, but the story never goes anywhere, because if it would end, they wouldn't be able to make any more money. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here to see the main story and to see the connections between Kingdom Hearts, what I played up until now, and Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the only reason I'm here. That's the only reason I'm watching this. And yeah, try to prove differently that there are any good gacha games out there that actually have good endings. In any case, no, please don't. I never want to play any gacha game ever again, so forget about that already. So, just a little heads up, it might become boring because I'm just slouching in my chair, reading the subtitles, maybe even reading them out loud, I don't know. I most likely just want to watch them and see all the connections, so I will pause a lot, I will read a lot, if something goes by too quick, and stuff like that. So this video could be very boring to watch because I only watch it for the lore, because other than that I have no interest in Kingdom Hearts Key whatsoever. I don't sound very much like a Kingdom Hearts fan while I'm ranting so much, do I? But rest assured, I love Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 the most. 2 is probably the best Kingdom Hearts game of them all, gameplay wise. And I think not Birth by Sleep. I mean, I think, yeah, Dream Drop Distance is my least favorite story wise, but one of my favorites because it has Characters of the World Ends With You, which is a very interesting game. But main plot wise, I hate Dream Drop Distance the most because it introduced bullshit time travel. Because yeah, that annoys me to this day. The fact about that you forget everything what happened during your time travel, but the path you walk during your time travel is etched into your heart, and everything that happen cannot be altered by time travel, but it kind of did because it was etched into the heart of the one who time traveled, even though he forgot everything. So something had to change, otherwise the etching in the heart is meaningless. Hence, why even bring it up if everything gets forgotten? It's a plot device. It was a plot device, and I think he just wrote himself into a corner and thought, yeah, time travel. That way we confuse everyone. Everyone gets their whole own theory about that and try to jumble this all together. Why am I talking even about this? People will scream at me for that anyway. Not a lot of people, since my community is very small and very lovely at the same time. So, yeah. Why am I'm already 5 minutes in and I still haven't watched one bit. So yeah, as I said, it could be boring, it could be ranty, and I will probably just watch it for the hell of it. Alright, are we clear? I hope we are clear. I really hope so. If I get way into it, then I may start reading this stuff. But other than that, I will just watch it. I will just watch it. I watch it right now. Right now, here we go.
昔々、世界中の人々は暖かい光に照らされて平和に暮らしていた。みんな光が大好きだったんだよ。ところがみんなが光を欲しがってやがて争いが始まった。するとみんなの心に闇が生まれたんだ。どんどん広がってたくさんの心と光を飲み込んだのさ。世界は闇に覆われて消えてしまったんだ。けれど小さな光のかけらが残っていたのさ。
This is basically
子供たちの心の中にね。
The story that was told in Kingdom Hearts.
子供たちは光のかけらの力で消えてしまった世界を作り直したんだ。私たちの世界なんだよ。
Flows within your heart. Pure loneliness or something like that. Oh, right, character creation. What? Right. That's loud. That's really loud. Kingdom Hearts Key. The Keyblade. Not Keyblades, but Keyblade. They could make it more obnoxious. Oh no, not the big ears. Yeah, probably what my avatar would look like. Oh yeah, choose which faction you want to belong to. The heart that guides you. What form does it take? A fox, I guess? Probably not. I wonder what this character will choose even. Yep, very classic start of the game. The main reason the Japanese version is important, the Keyblade, the power of the light that drives back the darkness. Yeah, of course. Even though there are two kinds of Keyblades, the light and dark Keyblades. Ah yes, of course, they have to get him in. The easiest enemy in all of Kingdom Hearts. Well, the easiest boss enemy at that. Oh wow. Let me guess, tutorial time, isn't it? That's how they all start out. Yeah, this might be tougher than I thought. Excuse me, but while you're pulling yourself together there, I'll go first. Chose to be a Keyblade wielder to seek the light. The Keyblade is without the heart of light. This will be covered in darkness. That's too fast! But I mean, wait. I just want to check that they don't retcon themselves again. Oh, wait. And gather light to protect the world. Are we wait. So this Keyblade actually functions differently? Because we never gathered any light with the Keyblade, we just closed the hearts of the world so that it couldn't be swallowed by darkness. Wait, I thought this was that was the sub, English subs. That's not a subtitle, it's just plain English. I have the feeling this is still way too loud on the recording. Maybe I have to put it down to 59. I don't know why 59, but there was something about it. This? I don't know. I had a special setting for this. Or basically I have a PS4 setting that was specifically aimed for stuff like this, kind of. So I have to assume they are all called Shuichis? Oh no, is this just... Oh no, it's Chain of Memories. And escape us. Quick! Oh, fucking Gacha cunt! Ah, this is where the Gacha immediately gets into play. There are the free shitty packs, and then there are the ones that you have to, where you get free currency while you play the game. But the catch, of course, is they will not be strong enough later on for special events specifically. Yeah, random people who I don't know. So it's not Chain of Hearts, Chain of Memories, but Chain of Hearts. And it's dead. Oh. Conspiracy already. Seeker of Darkness. STD. Sexual Transmitted Disease. Oh no, Seeker of Darkness. Apple, are you okay? Or was it S? Seeker of Darkness? Or STD Seeker of the Darkness? Okay, yeah, we travel to worlds. And we open doors. Yep. Of course. There's a hub world. And then we go to different worlds. This playlist concentrates on the main plot and not on the side plot. God, those frames! Who recorded this? It's all so slow, but then again, it's a phone game. The world was dark. Oh, I already know where we will start. We'll visit this in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? Oh, don't flirt with her. She's like 6. Oh, they disappear? Wait, what? Oh, the master disappeared. Wait. For my master, he who created me this. Oh yeah, of course, the dude that had the eye on the one keyblade. Prophecy. Yeah, about that the whole world will be swallowed by darkness and that it is unavoidable. The destruction of the light. The world will be enveloped in eternal darkness. Which is not really true. The eternal part in the very least. I mean, isn't it exaggerated when we already know there is no eternal darkness because Kingdom Hearts came before, and that is way before the first Kingdom Hearts game, so obviously it never was an eternal darkness in the first place, so I don't know. So does that mean they changed the future or something? Or the prophecy, because prophecies, in my point of view, prophecies are something that are not set in stone. They are just something that will happen if you don't do something against it. That's what I think. A prophecy is not the same thing as fate, which I also don't like the word fate, but something that will happen if you go the way that you're currently going. So for me, that is basically, my prophecy would be you will be forever alone in your little shitty home, and die alone in your room or something like that by, I don't know, bad eating habits. And the way you can prevent this prophecy from happening is to go outside, do sports, eat healthy, and meet people instead of doing what you're doing and just let the prophecy come true. Do as I say, not as I do, is what I'm trying to convey here. Defeated. I mean, we already know how this will turn out. The Keyblade War will break out, and the darkness will temporarily engulf the world. Like in the story in the beginning, the world was engulfed by darkness because of the Keyblade War, but the light survived in the children that came after, or something like that. And also in Union Key, they basically showed how that turned out. She said I think the fox was it? She sent out the followers to pursue their own past, to save the light from extinguishing, and that they should not participate in the Keyblade War so that they can share on what they've learned and to eventually one day keep the darkness at bay once more. Drive the darkness away. Get that power by pulling out that money and buying more power-up cars. That's the sound of your wallet getting dried by this game, because you need the power to save the world that is going under anyway, and then you play Kingdom Hearts 1 and figure out that it's better than this crap. I'm sorry that I'm just so anti-gacha games. If I play a game, I pay the price for the game, and then I hope I get the full story out of it without doing any of extra payments. So basically, if you play a free game, it might be free. I mean, I played 2 gacha games in my life. That was I don't even say it. It was Final Fantasy based. And honestly, you didn't need it to pay money in there. I mean, I guess I was just very lucky, very greedy, and just very nerdy. I mean, I'm still very nerdy, and I read up so much and made tactics and tried to circumvent everything somehow. And I abused every bug the game had to get through certain events and other stuff. And it was very much possible, but it consumes a lot, and I mean a lot of your time to get it done. I abused every glitch and every bug I knew in every of these gacha games to get the best possible outcome, and that took hours. For one glitch, well, actually I played 3 gacha games. One of them was also Dragon Ball, which I also enjoyed, but ultimately I thought, what a fucking waste of time. I mean, you can say every kind of game is a waste of time, but the worst kind of game is the game that never ends. That's what I mean. Most games you buy, you play it, the story is over at some point, the content is exhausted at some point. You have the game finished at some point. But gacha games are somewhat eternal. You will never be at the end. There will always be something new, which sounds awesome at first, but the quality of it will drain and the power creep will drive you insane and suck up all of your hours. You could have spent it in playing like a lot of other games with great stories that have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and that it is satisfying. In gacha games, the satisfaction is like this short, and the satisfaction for actually finishing a good game is like this. I know. I don't know why I went so much about that. It's just very important for me that you never fall for those games. I mean, I get it. They are fun, especially if you're just starting out. But the deeper you get, the more... The problem is, the deeper you get, it's almost like when you consume It's the best equivalent of this is consuming drugs. You take it, then you get your wash. It's really great and all that, and then it falls off after a while, and then you want that wash again, and those spurts are always shorter, and you always crave more, and you try to get super into it to get this one wash again that you had super hard in the beginning, but then there was no content and you crave new content, and then the new content comes and you're already done with it, and then there's only gacha left, so you pull for no reason, even though you know you shouldn't pull because it's a waste of your resources. And then it just drains up the whole day and you have to go to bed again. And that's the end of it. Kind of. It sucks up everything, and it's horrible. It's horrible to ever fall for a gacha game. Gacha games are basically the equivalent of free MMORPGs, or actually even paid MMORPGs. But in paid MMORPGs, it has a better social factor in it than any gacha game could have. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so angry about this. Because I experienced all of them and I broke free of them, even though I did very, very good at them. I had like in this one gacha game I had like 100,000 premium currency, and one special pull cost like 5,000, and that's what I saved up, but I ended up never using it because I always wanted the perfect banner to come up and stuff like that, and I abandoned that game. I broke free of that game only to get into the next one, and then I realized, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I should not play those games anymore. That's why I also deleted any trace of those games that I had on my YouTube channel, because I did not want to free advertise a game that was, in hindsight, just a horrible waste of time. Let's go to a new world, even though our world gets eaten alive. Wait, aren't you all Chirithi? Oh yeah, they all call the same. I knew it. Oh yeah, this is how they guilt trip you into into buying the shit. That sucks. I guess they have to pull more cards. I'm so sorry that this is more of a rant than actually watching this genuinely. Like every fucking else. Wish the graphics of this game any good. It made it? What were you talking about? Oh, did you imagine how your friends die? Oh, are you turning black or dark now? Oh. Oh, I know this. Oh, of course they would use it. Oh, which game was it where this came out? That means you spend a lot of money. Buy more booster packs. Okay. Guilt? Guilt? I wonder if we have this mechanic in Kingdom Hearts 3. She holds the Keyblade so weirdly when she holds it up like that. Hey, what? Wait, who's the good one now? Check 2. Character or... Oh, that is this one character that actually has a unique design. The character we meet in Union X, Union Q. Slurp. Player of Vulpes. I'm Slurp of Vulpes. Okay. Wait. We make worlds that never were appear here in this wait, what? How can you get something out of nothing? This is setup. This setup is how we can actually recover the looks of far off places. So we basically copy a world and sucking up the energy of that world to cover looks? What? Makes so little sense. It has nothing. It's just convoluted. Wait. Oh, it's too fast. Oh, well, in any case, we actually been recovering the light of this vast world from such a narrow space. Fighting to snatch it from each other without one's question why. Wait, from each other? Oh, because the flux we are gathering comes out of the Book of Prophecy. So the Book of Prophecy is made out of looks, and whoever has the most points has the more powerful Book of Prophecies? Or what is that supposed to mean? Oh, my hair looks terrible. Cut it again. I saw those people. What is interesting? Did I? Okay, what is the truth? Oh, please reveal it soon. Yeah, let's do that. I'm the silent protagonist, Kun. Wait, what did you do? No! We ran out of ideas. We took two. Ah, Persona 5. We secured an infiltration pass. We have to send the calling card now. Our friendship transcends the Union. So he's the overpowered. He is actually the protagonist of this game, and we are the side characters who finance him. Yeah, she met her boyfriend. Well, kind of. I'm your friend! Of course, it's all corny every time. Oh wait, looking cool, Joker. I'm sorry, player. Oh, you're going. Yeah, you're the main character after all. You're allowed to be a dick once in a while. Oh, this crushing music. I'm sorry, player. How can you betray her like that? Believe in the power of friendship and hearts. I don't know if this is a struggling or Oh, I know this scene. This is the scene in Union Key of the game. Well, the game. I would never. You betrayed her! Okay. Yep, that's definitely from the movie I watched. Yeah, be an individual who needs a union. Don't participate in the Keyblade War. Oh yeah, you are my dandelion. Why is it screen tearing now? Oh, this is the first big story arc completed, I guess. And now, which video are we on? A dream of a friend? But you already went inside. Okay, cool, Joker. I'll be waiting, player. Wait, what? It always looks like I want to drive. I'm doing it anyway. So what? Doing it anyway. Shut up. I'm my own person. Nope. Well, inside, obviously. Uh-oh. You're a player of Vulpes, aren't you? Vulpes again? No. Oh god! Oh, fuck you. Wish I could. Next time I come with an army. Who doesn't say much because we didn't get a speech bubble. I'm sorry, player. Why are we always sleeping fully clothed? And released what? A release state known as Unchained. Really? That player. Who was gold again? Oh, the keyblade changed. Gold was one of the foretellers? I think? I've memorized the names since, you know. Yeah, let's drive a car. The fuck are you? Oh, is that another main character? Gold is a weird name for a girl. Nvidia Gold, you are a player, aren't you? Ah, friendship! What? Did he say anything? You like him too? No, you can't. You know, we're rebels. Oh god, what's happening? Big Heartless again? Between 4 tellers. Oh, why? Why that battle? It looked so awesome in the animated movie, though. Why? Because they're crazy. Oh, traitor. The end of the world is near, of course it is. Let's go! Oh, you spoke for the first time! The player had his first voice line. Well, speech bubble. That was the first time the player actually said something. Everyone's surprised. Stewie's black garment. What the fuck are those? I never saw Heartless like these. Players that became Heartless. Oh god, this speech every single fucking time. Yeah, I knew it. Keyblade wielders that were swallowed by the darkness. Oh yeah, of course. And using factors. Ephemera is not dead, is it? Again, we go ahead and keep that. Yeah, we should have gone in sooner before all this shit happened. Don't worry, I will just go in there. Cue the music! Persona 5, life, something, something. Oh, or maybe this is more appropriate. Oh, SpaghettiOs! Oh, speech bubble! Is it Ava again? No, it's someone else. It's the little tiger boy. No, oh, it's a unicorn. What is he? Yes! Oh, the second voice line. Oh, so you mean he's a traitor? Oh, he's dead? Player. Uh-oh. Oh boy. No, if he would have been disappeared. If he would disappear, how can he enter their dreams if he is gone? The Union together unite in order to save the world. Peter against fellow fighters. Think of his friends. what that. Try not to dwell on what that. Wow, there are so many speech bubbles now from the from the player person. There was nothing before this, and now there's so much coming out of its mouth. Next video? Yep. Oh, beaten, of course. Wait, what? We're not even in the same room anymore. Player scolds. No, it's not. Dandelions, the sixth union. Will we meet him in Kingdom Hearts 3? Was that a 7 before the E? Oh. Wait. So that the power... Give the hearts of your keyblade. So that the power of darkness will not persist into the next world to give the hearts of your keyblade wielders a shake. Oh, okay, I get that. You choose those who cannot be swallowed by a little darkness to be dandelions. Yeah, let's become superior keyblade wielders because we are not too weak to fall for the darkness. Let's abandon our union. What's wrong, player? Oh, they will die in the Keyblade War. Ah, there we go. Oh, because, yeah, they fought over the light instead of sharing it. Let me think over. What is there to think over? Oh, it's just a reason to keep the game going. Because money. Wow, so much talking! Of course you can. Where's Player-kun? Wait, what was that again? Participate in the battle and instead depart that world. Okay. Keyblades forged in the image of the Keyblade. End of the world. Okay. Wait, is that literally the end? Wait, is that your character? Are you dying in your own in the gacha game? A few days ago. What are they doing? Arguing? Oh, God. You are all collecting light. What? It's not really a power display, it's because they just... Vulpes! I don't even know who is who. Wow. Famous accumulate. God. Wait, didn't he already lose in the movie? I mean, he almost died. No, everyone goes away, great. The fuck is Vulpes? That is Ava, isn't it? Vulpes like Vulpix the fox? So that a victor is not born? Well, we get the hell out of here. If we were smart. I really hope that this gacha game closes down after Kingdom Hearts 3 gets released, because it just loses all its purpose. Oh no, wait, I think I hear that Kingdom Hearts 3 is not the end like I kinda low-key wished it was. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. They are a little bit. They are too much light. There are 13 darknesses, but there are 9 lights apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How did Player Kun survive? Wait, was it 9 lights and 13 darknesses? Or was it 7 light? Or we only had 7 and we were 2 lights short? What was the number we needed? 20, was it 22? I don't know anymore. Wait, who are the lights again? Ventus, Aqua, Terra, Zoa, Highway, Mickey, Axel, and wait, who was number 9? Was there even number 9? We have 8 so far. Who am I missing? I don't know. Wait, start over. So Birth by Sleep had the 3 main characters, Ventus, Terra, and Aqua. Kingdom Hearts had Sora, Riku, Mickey, Highway, and then later in Dream Drop Distance we had Axel as well. So who could be the 9th person? Maybe the 9th person will be introduced later? Or maybe it's Jensid. That would be interesting. But the 9th person could be Roxas? But then if we count Roxas, we would also need to count Shion, which would be 10 lights in that case. Oh well. Where's Kula again? Is there another girl? Oh yeah, why? There was another girl. No, I don't. Look at my Mickey mini ears. It took them pretty long to give the main character actually lines to talk. First of all, silent protagonist, and then suddenly they put in the conscious protagonist. Too quiet. Oh no, it's that dude. Well, no. Oh, just ask her some questions. Yay, power friendship. Oh yeah, the Master of Masters. The one that has the... Huh? Oh yeah, Luxu is the one who went away. Who was also a Master's Apprentice. He had to bring the Keyblade to someone. Wonder who that Master of Masters is. I mean, we have to meet him in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? But Luxus's goal is to bring the Keyblade with the eye, one eye of the Master to someone. Wait, she found him? But yeah, he was supposed to bring the Keyblade we see old Zehanort has. Well, basically the main Keyblade of Lord Zehanort. Lord Zehanort? No, only Zehanort. I have the feeling he gave it to him, I suppose? Where are they? Fun. It's a mission to watch. Watching, no? Don't know how he can be any more clear. Just watching what happens. That I have to move forward to the future written about in those two. Wait, the future? Didn't they say it's the end? Those are the pages that are missing. Would make sense. Oh, there it is. That's the Keyblade with the eye of the Master of Masters. A few months later, great. Well, the Keyblade War is starting, fighting over the lights. Fish endeavor. Wait, are those the dandelions? No. Oh. That would be weird. Words of the foreteller weren't listened to at all. Happening before my very eyes. You get that fucking armor though. Nobody else has it. Must have cashed in. Yeah, I would just turn away and... In the end, the player character just watched. It's not the end just yet. We have to cash in more money. What? Oh, Kingdom Hearts Key final episode. Oh, wait. Unable to permit this harmony, you will be disappointed by fate and lose sight of truth. What? That's what was written on the page? Unable to permit this harmony, you will be disappointed by fate. Lose sight of truth. Reading the truth, you will venture forth. Oh, that's the apprentice of the master. That's who it's meant for. Oh, great, he told her. Wait, who is it? Oh, it's fucking... Oh. Wait. Maybe the master was less interested in the fate of the world and more interested in finding out how we disciples would guide the key. Wow, he told her and we don't know shit. Oh, of course. Them fighting started a war. Yeah, you should go, but we already know you won't. Yeah, war's upon us, but yeah, let's get to sleep. Oh, he will disappear. Well, then I won't die. Cash in on those training cards and become the strongest whoever is. Go to the dandelions already. I don't want you to die, player. Wait, what was that? Don't want you to join in the battle, of course. Oh. Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's stupid to fight in a war. They secure the future. Oh, wait, guild. Oh, exactly this shit. Wait, who is he? Wait, what? They split into two? You are my player. What? Oh, come on. Oh, nightmares, really? Dream Eater and nightmares or something. Bad Dream Eaters are nightmare versions. Whatever. Oh, you using. Ah, jeez. Wait, what? What the fuck is he talking about? You are my player. How many more episodes are there? And I'm still curious. Apparently one of the organization members will turn up here. That we already know, unlike the other people who are all new. the captain's here. So we were about to die, and now we are still alive due to plot device number 2100. And they're all ignoring her. Just go. Leave the... Oh, wait. The foretellers you fight vary depending on which union you are in. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck that. Oh, another one? It's alright, she wasted good. Oh, so we were part of Aha is Volpus. Wait, who's that hard? The order of the... Wait, what does it say? Those annotations will disappear soon. YouTube wants to get rid of them. Battles. Ava minus the foreteller of your own union. Okay. Why do we have to fight the leaders? They are only fighting those low scrubs. And we have to fight every leader except our own. Yeah, you spent a lot of months in this, hun. If I'm going to have to actually put in real effort to stop things getting sketchy, I'll pass. I have the feeling all those leaders bolted, apparently. Wait, Volpus is not the unicorn, is it? And there we go, weaker and weaker. Those are all those who die. Yep, okay, Ava's. Oh, I'm glad that we were on Ava's thing. Yo, please make sure you go peacefully. Wow, they are all so... We invested a lot of money in the gacha, so we are strong. Wait, how did you not finish your fight? Oh, great. Well, now we fought everyone except our own union leader, I guess. Can we go now? I'm tired. Jesus. Wait, what? Oh. This video was recorded by us by the order of battles is Ace, Invi, Ula, Iwa, Ava minus the foretell of your own union. Oh, so this was... So we get the full picture. I looked everywhere for you. Are you here, Lady Ava? Did you come to stop the battle? What? Where's your blade? What happened? I told you to waste your blade! Why? Probably a test so that you won't turn to dark. There are secrets that no one should ever know. Get away from here. Go to the dandelion. Lady Ava! Oh yeah, no. Collapsing on the floor. Alright then, we'll go together. Ah, we go together. I don't know how this goes. Oh god, it's so long. Almost 2 hours now. And I bet you would need it to play at least 10 times that amount to get to this point. You're kinda compressing my chest. Oh, come on. Oh no, the plot device comes. We are the chosen one. Why am I making a goddess? Well, I thought that was gold. Well, this is the first high definition thing. Player! Oh. Oh, finally you are showing up again. That took you long enough. You broke our promise. Finally meet again. I expected to go dun 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 dun. Oh god, Japanese. Voice acting, that means now it's getting serious. The music playing? Come on, it has to be the Kingdom Hearts music now. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was so... The word you wished for. I don't know. I think my camera was wrong. No, it's not wrongly positioned. Weirdly. Okay. Give it to me straight, dog. Will I live? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, seriously? It's just the credits? That's the end? Did we actually reach the end? Wait, I have to check something. Nope, far from it. There's still stuff to go. So those are just credits then. I think we are 63 from 64. Okay, so those are the worlds they visited. Wait, Mickey was somewhere there? Why was this never shown? Mickey was never shown before. Not in the main plot. What a shit. They should have included those Mickey cutscenes. Or is this what happens right now? Emirichu, I mean, there's Aladdin, there's Hercules, Hades, Cloud, Bell. Wait, he basically did... He basically... Wait, Scold encountered her too? Oh yeah, fuck you too. Whoever creates a gacha game should really get a huge talking to. And this is not the first gacha game from Square Enix. I played at least 3 of them. Or 2 of them, actually. And I regret it. I regret it deeply. And I highly advise you to never get into a gacha game. Play real games instead. What kind of world will you find yourself in? Yeah, good question. I hope you explain that. Will the world reflected in your eyes be the world you wish for? Ah, if only. The one who will decide that is you. With the amount of money you spend on our gacha game! Me. That's the cash register, soaking up all your wallet. Wait, why Awakening? Oh, Unchained Zero, of course. You know what? I have the feeling this game will... Kingdom Hearts, the main story, will only live on because of this shitty gacha game. Because they need to put the plot in something like this. And I thank, really, Kingdom Hearts Insider that they just compiled all of this into sub scenes so we don't have to play their shitty gacha game. But there are enough players that waste their money on this shit game, and I feel really sorry for you, and I really wish they would have not done that. I know it's a gacha game. Maybe it's not a gacha game, but I highly doubt it is not a gacha game. So if there are booster packs in this game, it's basically a gacha game, so fuck this game. Okay, where are we? Wait, the dream? Wait, why have the flashbacks the armor now? Wait, what? And you talked to Scold at the Fountain Plaza and you saw her off as she went to join her. Oh, I knew it. I knew what this is. Maleficent and... what was it called? Sleeping Beauty, exactly. Yep, there we go. We finally get to the interesting parts. Where we finally connect to Birth by Sleep or something like that. At least to villains we already know from Kingdom Hearts. Wait, what? Oh, wait. How's that even possible? So in this timeline, Sora already existed. So we are way past Birth by Sleep. So we either time traveled Because our character would be literally hundreds of years old at this point, but we are still a little kid that is kind of 6 years old, and this seems to be Maleficent teenager or something like that. But that's probably just for the art style, but still, we time travel. Time travel ex machina. Maybe it's reconnect kingdom. Oh no. I remember this from some secret talk for 5. Everything is overweight in his domain. I haven't actually checked if other than you will appear, there shall be 5. I'm the second. The player, Soa and Riku? No, that would be stupid. Leader? One of them is player? Nah, probably not. They couldn't ride around him. Oh, I know about that. Yeah, that's the wall calling. That is still in the movie of Union X, I'm surprised. that's only a plot device to get them money more. Wait, he already knows? They're not. So the Book of Prophecy updates itself, does it? That would have been a way better explanation than time travel. But who? Who is it? Emefrela? So he already chose people within the Union to be a leader. How can you prove that, though? What happens if he's only a pretender that somehow got the information? Wait, what is that? This is Ventus or Roxas? But I think it's Ventus? I'm Ventus, but you can't call me that. Are you fucking with me right now? How can he be that far in the past? Wait. How is Roxas one who comes into play in Birth by... I mean, he had memories of the past. Well, no, he had memory loss because Xehanort split him into two, but he was a pupil of Master Xehanort. So how is it possible that Ventus lives in this very far in the past timeline and also still exists in Birth by Sleep? It makes no sense! How? This is fucked up! God! How will they unfuck this level of... How would you forget lose your memory of what happened? And who are the other two leaders? So that's why it's called Union X. So yeah, he's my best friend, but I'm totally lying to them. So this is how they made a hardcore guy. I mean, this basically is only a device to the fourth boy. Memories of can't avoid the coming destruction even after 5 months. Night. There's no time, you have to be a leader now. But she didn't choose it, it was the Master of Masters. So there is some kind of time travel that totally annihilates the rules of time travel that was established in Dream Drop Distance. Oh, he's the one, of course, who gets the Book of Prophecies. Know each other, okay. No, of course not. You're a plot device for Soa. So that Soa... This is basically a plot device for the game to keep on going so they can get that money from you. And also to make Soa having an connection that goes even deeper into the past so they can retcon it later. No, it was the Masters of Masters who chose you 5. I'm not. He's a little bit like Soa, just a little bit more devious. Yeah, friend, we don't know you, but yeah, let's totally do the bond of friendship thing. I wish it was that easy. Friends, huh? How lovely. Okay, who's the fourth one? The fuck is that? Blaine. Wait, Blaine? Blaine. Do I know that name? Something with an X. No, that's not. I never saw that head either. Blaine? Is that the Union character or? Oh, I thought it was Zigbar, but no, it's not. Memories of tragedy. Oh yeah, flashbacks again. How often will they recycle this scene? How did we even survive? Oh yeah, we got saved somehow. Oh, it's another flashback. Why is it the same thing? How did they even find out about the traitoring? How long does this flashback go? It's the same thing we already saw. Why is my forearm hurting? How long is this going? I already know that. Can I just skip? Okay, I'm going fast forward now. Wait, what? There's actually battle going on now. I wanna see that. What, Kylie? Are you fucking with me? What's that? Oh my god, it is as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, Shion! Oh my god, how dare they using... Oh, you're dead immediately. God, it's really bad like that. Level 162. Oh my god, it's really as bad as I thought it would be. They use characters that are not even alive yet. Same as always means how many hours? Where's my sick armor though? Just needed to remember Sora making friends with everything that has a pulse. Oh, really? Oh, seriously? That's what they are doing? Wait. Don't you think that no matter how tragic it may be, we should carry it inside us as we move forward? Yeah, exactly! Even if you witness it, you need to learn from your mistakes. That otherwise history just repeats itself. Well, which it does anyway, because humans are stupid. Even the fantasy humans who think they are so smart, just stupid. Who the fuck are you? Don't tell me the player is one of them. Can't be. Because they can't be leader of the unit. I don't know who you are, and you're freaking me out. Oh, it's not such a good thing. Hey! really, I guess. Yeah, that is stupid. You're even meeting at the very place the tragedy took place. You should not forget just to hope that it won't repeat. Forgetting everything makes it very likely that it will repeat. Can't be that dense, can they? That's drama for the sake of drama, isn't it? Okay, who's that goddess now? It's a lot of flashbacks, though. You already see this? Or is that for all the new players? Or maybe this is just for new players, so they don't have to go through everything. Talking again? No, okay. I knew you'd say that every minute. One of you would still think that once you stood here, there, and with that fight. Oh, it's so stupid. It's stupid. It sets you up for tragedy. It sets you up for tragedy again, I tell you. I already see that coming. Oh, my neck. Why would you trust him so blindly? You look like a rebel, and I don't trust you because I can't see your eyes. Got this favorite spot. Ah, this music. Wait, who's that? Dwelizia? Basically me, huh? That's the fifth member. Of course! Bullshit! You're a stalker, if anything. They just insert you? You're a stalker at best. You never talk. So how's she your friend, even in quotation? Wow. She's stalking her. That is a stalker, if anything. You stalked her, definitely. They really insert a new character and pretend she was there the whole time while she was not. Yeah, because we already knew how this ended due to Kingdom Hearts. The real game? Oh boy. Am I too critical? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, but I felt like we were friends. Everything about you. I wrote in my diary. Yes, I will someday talk to my senpai. Nobody will get between me and senpai. Strelitzia. I always think about sterilization when I see that name. Oh yeah, she's one of the leaders, of course. This person we never heard about. Like Blair. Bledge? I don't know. An honor and a burden, I guess. Oh yeah, she's shy as hell. No, it was the Masters of Masters who chose those 5 people from the beginning. Fuck. Oh. That kid you stalked. Oh, they already know. A little? What? How can you just go with... He was already in... Well, they were already like it all. And they is basically when you can't say which gender you are referring to, you just say they. I don't like those creatures. They can be as cuddly as they want to be, but they are basically like Moogles. And Moogles are already a hard sell. Especially the newest ones. I like the Moogles in Final Fantasy IX. Or maybe this is a trap. Oh, what? Oh, Japanese symbol. Great. Hello? Is anyone there? Yeah, scream again. Maybe then they'll answer. This thing just distracted. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Wait, is she dead? Oh my god! She got killed! And now someone pretends to be one of the leaders. Wait, why was she carrying the book with her? Oh, she's not dead, okay. She will be, I guess. Where's her book? Oh, is she dead? I think she's dead. Not dead? The book is gone, though. I really hope for an absolutely fresh soundtrack and Kingdom Hearts. What? Wait, she is dying. She did die! Oh, for fuck's sake, really? So one of the 5 union leaders is a bad person. It's either him or the one that is showing up. They want us to think it's the 5th one showing up. But I think it's him. Since he doesn't show his eyes. And if you know that someone doesn't show his eyes at first, they are the bad guy. They want us to believe that the last one is the one. I think Blaine is the evil one. Oh my god, this is the one I was waiting for! There was something I needed to find. Oh wait, you're the... Lowiem! Put an X in there and you get Malusha. So he could be the evil one. I mean, he's one of the Seeker of Darkness in Chain of Memories. Even though Sora fucked him up, but he is probably alive somewhere because his Nobody and his Heartless are probably defeated. So he came back to life because killing people doesn't kill people in the Kingdom Hearts universe when they are not real people. If you kill someone, they become a nobody. It's really messed up how this works, but okay, I still think maybe Blaine is the bad one just to throw us off, but this is the one. This is what I was waiting for. Oh, by the way, I would have never guessed it without Sis, one of my subscribers who's totally into Kingdom Hearts, like maniacally into it. And he will probably watch this video regardless if it even goes up. And yeah, he told me about him showing up. And yeah, I can see. I mean, he was somewhat, I think his title was Malusha the Beautiful Assassin or something. No, wait. Wait, the assassin was actually Axel, so who? I don't know. But this is the one who also exists in the past, just like Ventus, for some reason. But at least those two will, Lorium and Ventus, will exist at some point in the same timeline. The only issue is, this is so far in the past. Or maybe it isn't as far in the past as we think. I mean, Ventus is in Castle Oblivion. I don't know how many years after the Keyblade War this takes place. I mean, it seems to be very shortly after. They say only a few months have passed. And the Keyblade War is at least 100 years before Birth by Sleep. So how did they not age in that time frame? Union X Cross, fuck you. Fuck you, Square Enix and Disney for this. Look at that consumer. I mean, he's white, but he goes straight for the bow. Longish while. Oh, then. Oh god. I really don't like that they are all made so childlike when the Kingdom Hearts itself can be very vicious. With, you know, slicing someone into half and stuff like that. And he's just reading the book back there. Wait, why can this one? I don't know when I have to suddenly pause for my and your safety, because when I reach the end of the playlist, I don't want to see the thumbnails that pop up, because Kingdom Hearts became very spoiler heavy whenever you pull anything up in Kingdom Hearts, and I already hate that I know as much as I do. I know a few, well, 6 or more worlds that will already be in Kingdom Hearts 3 because of the excessive advertisement everywhere. And I already know one of the plot twists that I'm already very mad about, that they actually do that. So, I don't know. If we can get everyone to raise creatures that eat nightmares as their partners. So this is basically Dream Drop fuck this. How come that a lot of people still remember it though? How come that so many people, especially Zehanot, remember the Keyblade War when they make them all forget about the Keyblade War? How did that happen? What is the player doing in the meantime? Thank you. Okay, I wanna check pretty quickly how far I am. Okay, after this there are 3 more and then it just kinda ends. Okay. The next thumbnail looks interesting, to say the least. So, are they currently in the dream world? What kind of keyblade is that? That's oops. Wait, what are you doing? You just whip out part of his fur? No way. This is exactly the music in Dream Drop Distance. The Dream Eaters. Oh! Okay, I know what they are pulling here. Now you not only have to spend money on those power cards. No, you can now also spend money on extra units. You can, or spirits as they call it, to get more money out of you with fucking gacha mechanics. It's cuter than the other thing, at least. There we go. Wait, what? The witch in the world of data. Oh, why? They were trapped in there. Oh, now it jumps weird. Why can I not add? Why can I not change our name? Nobody knew where. Wait, what? How what ends though? See, changing the path in time to. Oh no! No, 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 no! Don't come with this shit again. In time past in which a version of you had existed. Oh no. Yeah, so this arc came out around the time of Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS, I guess. Of course. Of course. Wetcon, wetcon, wetcon. This is why Enchanted Dominion was never constructed in the real world? What? From future worlds of light drawn from the book of prophecy. The birth by sleep. But the master and the foretellers would no longer be possible. Wait, what? Worlds were reconstructed in advance from date? Wait, but Jiminy's journal is not the book of prophecy, though. Wait, so Namine is somehow connected to this? Since Namine was the one that changed the first book, first journal. Including, you see, ones that had never been constructed in the real. Including... No, you're still trapped in the datascape. Wait, so isn't this from the world, how was it called? Kingdom Hearts Recoded or something? May only be data, but one of the worlds of the Seven Hearts has been... Wait, is that Maleficent of the past or the future now? Is this Maleficent from Birth by Sleep, or is this Maleficent from when we were in the datascape in Kingdom Hearts Recoded? Or is this the Maleficent from in between? I don't know, fuck me. Oh, see, I knew they retconned the rules again. Who the fuck is Arena? you just believe him then? Anyone could say, yeah, he goes along with whatever you're saying. He didn't read it? Oh, of course. Okay. Oh, not this again. Okay, flashback over. Oh my god! Wait, it's 2 versus 1, so your vote is... So your vote is also for it? So it's 3 versus 2? Brain? Wasn't he called differently? As per the rules, you can run match. And that doesn't really work because, as we all know, in Kingdom Hearts Recoded, Data Sora's heart actually became a literal heart. So there very, very well can be clashes of the heart. Oh no, he somehow manipulated you, didn't he? You're a murderer, though. To delete the former leader so no one can find out that he is not one of them. I would still ask him who he is. Wait, Strelit. I knew it! Fucking. Okay, okay, this is now interesting. So, maybe my guess was right that this Brain or Blair guy is actually the bad guy there, and that Laurium was actually a chosen one. So that it is a bait and switch. They show us the flashback of Sterilizia or sterilization, just to make him appear as the last member, but in reality, he is not the one who killed her. Because what reason would he have to kill his own sister when he was one of the Dandelions? So this Brain or Blair guy, for some reason, there seem to be two different translators, and one dubbed him Blair and the other one calls him Brain now. So, I don't know. But, so my guess might be right. The one we can't see the eyes of the whole time is the one person who killed her. I am certain of that now. And I also want to see how much more This is the last video. Okay, good. Or bad. Well, that's the last video for now. There are other things. Maybe I should look at them too, but I'm not sure. In any... Wait, 2015 is Union Key Cross? That's how long it's already co-opting everyone, huh? Oh well. In any case, now it's getting interesting again. Evelizia is missing. Yep, she is. So he is not the bad guy, as I predicted. As I bloody predicted. But she did join them. So yeah, now I'm absolutely certain who the bad guy is. Nope, she didn't. She was killed in that building left to you. Or maybe they do another bait and switch. Maybe they want to do another bait and switch later on. Maybe he just wants to make sure that nobody remembers what happened to her. That could also be a possibility. Oh. Nope, she was a stalker pretty much. Yeah, but he goes after the wrong people. So this is basically like the second Twilight Town, basically a data world. It just pretends to be the real one. No, whatever. Oh yeah, I have to check before this ends to avoid spoilers, kind of. Nah, he was killed before the Keyblade War. And they couldn't have joined before the bell rang. In other words, her sister was a dandelion, even though according to you she was still wavering. she was really only a plot device. Yeah, he remembers now the player, who are literally millions of people, are that player, which lets all of this crumble because there are literally probably a million poor souls playing this shitty game. No, it's not her. No, it's not her. Oh wait, it is the player, but still. Yeah, like over 1 million friends. Oh, wait, what? Wait, why is this just repeating now? Wait, let me check if I fucked something up here. Let me... No, it just loops now. You know who it could be. Okay, 27th of December. That's the last upload. So it's not even two... Well, it is about... It's over 2 weeks since the last video. Okay, interesting. Alright then, that was it. That was literally it. This is as far as Union Cross currently is. And they said they wrap it up before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. In Japan, not in the Western world. But still, they said they will wrap it up for the sake of Kingdom Hearts 3, so I don't know. I don't know what to think about this, but that was it. Okay, good. I know now the story of Union Cross up until this point, I guess. And I will ask one of my intels if there's anything new yet or any information that I missed. In any case, that was it. Hope you kinda enjoyed it. I mean, it's only 3 hours, over 3 hours of me just watching this. In any case, bye bye. Oh, fucking